Today, we're diving into the subtle yet revealing world of body language to uncover the signs a younger woman is attracted to you. I'll break down these body language cues, giving you a clear guide to understanding her unspoken interest. By the end of this video, you'll be able to pick up on these signals with ease, adding a new layer of understanding to your interactions. Oh, and be sure not to miss out on the bonus tip at the end of the video. I'll explain one of the most subtle signs in detail. 1. Prolonged eye contact. Eye contact is the most important gesture of all. It's a language all its own, especially in the dance of attraction between younger women and older men. When a younger woman maintains eye contact with an older man for longer than usual, it's like she's whispering a secret through her eyes. This is an invitation to a deeper level of communication. It's her way of saying, "I'm interested in you." But how do you tell if this eye contact is romantic or just friendly? It's all in the subtleties. Friendly eye contact is usually brief and uninterested. It's accompanied by casual conversation and a comfortable distance. On the other hand, romantic eye contact is more lingering. It's often paired with a soft smile, a tilt of the head, or even a playful glance away before meeting your eyes again. This type of eye contact is more intense and purposeful. It's her nonverbal way of establishing a connection that words alone can't express. Understanding these nuances is like having a secret key to the unspoken desires and interests of someone. It adds an exciting layer to the initial stages of attraction, making the experience more intriguing and heartfelt. 2. Mirroring body language. Have you ever noticed how people in sync often mimic each other's movements? This phenomenon, known as mirroring, plays a fascinating role in the attraction, especially between younger women and older men. Mirroring is a silent dance where one person subconsciously imitates the body language of another. It's a sign of comfort, connection, and yes, attraction. When a younger woman mirrors an older man, she's saying, "I'm in tune with you," without uttering a single word. It's subtle, yet speaks volumes about her interest. So what does mirroring look like in action? Picture this. You lean forward and she leans forward. You touch your face, and moments later, she does the same. These gestures are like delicate echoes, reflecting a harmonious rapport. It's not just copying movements, it's the timing and the natural flow of these actions. They're spontaneous yet synchronized, and show that two people are emotionally aligned. This mirroring helps in signaling empathy and connection. It shows that she's emotionally engaged and attuned to you. Recognizing these subtle cues can turn an ordinary interaction into an extraordinary connection, adding a layer of depth and understanding to your interactions. 3. Playful touching. Touch is another powerful language, particularly in the dynamic between younger women and older men. Playful touching can say a lot with just a feather-light brush. This touch has to be the kind that seems casual, but carries an undercurrent of curiosity and interest. Imagine a scenario where she lightly taps your arm while laughing at a joke, or her fingers graze yours as she hands you something. These touches are fleeting yet impactful, and a sure indication that she's flirting. But here's a crucial aspect. Context and consent are key. Touch, no matter how light, should always be welcome and reciprocated. You have to read the situation and ensuring comfort on both sides. A touch is only playful and flirtatious if it's given and received in a spirit of mutual respect and enjoyment. These delicate gestures add a layer of excitement and connection to the interaction. They're the unspoken words that say, "I enjoy your company and am comfortable around you." Recognizing and respecting these nuances can elevate your understanding of her signals and help you know if there's mutual interest or not. If you're finding today's video useful, please consider liking the video, dropping a comment, or subscribing. It all helps massively, and I'd be really thankful. 4. Smiling and laughter. A smile can be a window into someone's heart, especially when it comes to deciphering the attraction between younger women and older men. A genuine smile can break through the clouds of formal interaction. It's warm, inviting, and spontaneous. When a younger woman gives you a smile that reaches her eyes, lighting them up with mirth, it's a clear sign she enjoys your company. This kind of smile is unguarded, free from social masks. Now, how do we distinguish this from a polite smile? Polite smiles are more like a courtesy handshake, formal, brief, and often limited to just the mouth. They're the smiles you give out of social obligation, without the warmth that reaches the eyes. In contrast, genuine smiles are fuller, more relaxed, and often accompanied by laughter. Laughter that comes easily and naturally in your conversation can be a surefire sign of interest. 5. Leaning in and proximity. You know how sometimes the space between two people says a lot, especially when there's a spark? Let's dive into how getting closer and leaning in can really show someone's interested. And this is super interesting in the whole younger woman, older man dynamic. Picture this. You're chatting and someone leans in. It's like they're crossing over from just talking to really connecting. It's a sign they're really into what's happening. Now, if a younger woman leans in towards an older guy, it's her way of saying, "Hey, you've got my full attention." But hey, let's not jump to conclusions. Not every lean in is a come closer signal. Sometimes it's just about getting into the conversation or trying to hear better in a loud place. Being close doesn't always mean there's a romantic thing happening. Context is king here. It's important not to confuse a friendly vibe with flirting. The trick is to look for the whole picture. A lean-in with stuff like eye contact, smiles, and a chill vibe could mean there's more going on than just being polite. It's about putting all these signals together and not mistaking a simple chat for something more. Understanding this helps everyone communicate better and keeps things cool and respectful. 6. Body orientation and foot direction. Ever noticed how the way we point our feet can kind of reveal what's in our hearts? In the whole flirting game, how we stand and where our feet point are like quiet little hints of interest, especially when you think about younger women and older men. When someone turns their whole body towards someone else, it's a nonverbal way of saying that they are really into them. If a younger woman does this towards an older guy, even when they're in a group, it's like a natural sign pointing to who she's most interested in. Now, let's chat about feet. Feet are super honest. They tend to point where our interest is. If her feet are angled towards you, and she's all relaxed, it's like a low-key way of saying, "Yep, you've caught my eye." To catch these signals, watch how she acts in different social settings. Does she keep turning towards you, even if you're not directly talking? Do her feet point your way when she's sitting or hanging out in a group? These small things can be big hints of a stronger interest. But remember, these are just parts of a bigger picture. They need to be read along with other signs of attraction to really get the full story. Getting a handle on these subtle body language clues can make social situations way more interesting and meaningful. Bonus point: nervous behaviors and self-grooming. So here's a cool bonus tip. Those easy to miss yet super telling signs. Being a bit nervous and tidying up around someone. These little things can be big clues of someone being into you, and it's really interesting when it's about younger women and older guys. Nervous habits like fiddling with hair, fidgeting, or even stumbling over words might look like someone's uncomfortable, but they can actually mean more. If a younger woman does this stuff around an older man, it's usually because she's really aware of him and wants to impress. It's her body's way of dealing with the excitement and butterflies she feels. It's kind of like a secret way of her indicating that you matter to her and she really cares about what you think. Then there's self-grooming. If she fixes her hair, smooths out her clothes, or checks her makeup when you're around, all these actions show that she really wants to look good for you, and your opinion matters a lot. This kind of sprucing up is a natural thing when someone's attracted. It means that they want you to really notice them. Picking up on these signs takes a sharp eye and a bit of empathy. They're not as straightforward as a smile or a touch, but they're just as meaningful, showing a depth of feeling and interest. Spotting these subtler signals adds an extra layer to understanding attraction, making the whole thing of connecting with people even more intriguing and rich. Now that you know how to read her body language, what's next for you? Discover how to turn on younger women, or learn the green flags in women. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.